I don't know how much speed he's gotten back.
Maybe he got some speed from that, right?
You'd figure it could help. There he goes. Ripped to the gap in right center field. Drops in front of Andrew Jones. Pudge goes over to third, first and third, and only one out.
Well, Jose Oquendo decided, yes, I am going to start the runner on the 3-2 count. Quartersmen get a ball up middle of the plate. Beltran doesn't get all of it, but he drives it into the gap. Here's Pudge Rodriguez. He's running. Good base running right here. He stops to make sure it falls in so he doesn't get doubled up, because he knows he's still going to get the third base if it does fall.
So not a good sign for the Netherlands, but no runs as of yet. And taking off and stealing second base is Carlos Beltran. No throw. Beltran has one of the highest stolen base percentages in the history of the game. He rarely gets thrown out.
Well, he gets an excellent jump right there. Tremendous acceleration.
A vicious ERA in the Dutch League. Comes on to face Carlos Beltran. Beltran drills this deep. Beltran drills this out. Back-to-back home runs by Puerto Rico.
Well, that's what they came here to see. They wanted to see some offense from their stars, and the players are delivering tonight to their hometown fans. Beltran hit a blast right there. That's a good-looking stroke. Remember, he had 8 in the postseason with the Astros. That's a fastball right down the middle, and he just look at that swing.
9 of 13 international cups. That's not been played for about 4 years. 3 out of 4 Olympics. I mean, they have just dominated international play. Whoa, my gosh! High back, right field, if it's fair, it's gone. It's gone. Goodbye, home run.
Toledo, that ball was hammered. Don't ever throw it there again, Mr. Martinez. Carlos Beltran just said, I am a big leaguer.
And I'm getting ready for a season with the New York Mets and to have a big year.
And of course, Puerto Rico will get the day off. They'll come back with, you mentioned Ian Snell, and the Netherlands will counter with a pitcher you get to see a lot of.
Yeah, Rick Vandenhurk is going to start. Beltran has excellent speed, and he legs that out.
Spring training outing.
That one off the fist, and that is going to fall in for a base hit. Bermuda triangle hit right there. Beltran's on. He's got a single.
That one up the middle, past DeRosa into center. Vasquez on his way to third. Here's the throw. Not in time. And they're at the corners.
Well, a big break right there for Puerto Rico. Jake Peavy had a shot at that ball as it was hit right back over the mound. He makes a swipe at it. Beltran hits it sharply, a one-hopper. Peavy swipes at it. DeRosa can't knock it down, and Vasquez does a heck of a job of reading the play. He's looking right at Shane Victorino. Victorino's got one of the better arms in the National League. It's just to the left field side of third base.
Well, not out of the woods right here. Beltran bounces that one up the middle. DeRosa, tough play, long throw. Everybody's safe. Run scores 5-0.
Puerto Rico's having very productive at-bats, going the other way, going first to third on base hits, putting the ball in play with runners in scoring position, doing all the little things you see big league ball clubs do during the middle of the season. That late throw off the mark, but no chance. This run was going to score no matter what.
He had 2 homers, knocked in 9, and from there he took off. Speaking of taking off, there goes Beltran. A stolen base, and there are 2 in scoring position.
Well, McCann had to play where he was just going to pump fake, hopeful of getting that runner at third base off the bag. Beltran steals it easily. Matt Thornton from the Chicago White Sox appeared in 74 games a year ago. Worked 67 2/3.
High fly ball left field. Braun back some more and out of here. Carlos Beltran, a towering fly ball over that American League scoreboard at Dolphin Stadium, and this one is a rout, 8-1.
First at bat of the night from the right side for Carlos Beltran. He's had a perfect night. 3 hits, a home run, a walk. He scored 2 runs and driven in 2. Fluid, beautiful swing from the right side as well as he hits one into the seats above the American League scoreboard in left.
This is really important. You know, every time we take the field, our mentality is to go out and try to win ball games. You know, we feel like we have a lot of support for our fans. There's a lot of Puerto Rican fans here. We feel like we're in Puerto Rico right now. It's a great feeling when you are supported by your fans.
The 3-1. Line into center. Beltran coming on. Makes a sliding grab. Nice catch, Carlos Beltran. Vasquez gets him 1-2-3 for the 3rd time tonight. Midway in the 4th, and it's 6-0.
4-run inning.
And slaps that one down the third baseline. Beltran around first, and he'll chug into second. And he's 1 for 1. A walk, and now a double. That one belted to center, well hit. Beltran back at the track, leaps, and made the grab. Oh my! He stole a home run from Brian McCann. Wow!
All you got to do is watch these games for a little bit, and you'll see how serious the players are. Tremendous concentration right over the wall to bring it back in the ballpark. One last look at the fence to make sure where he was. Foot up on the fence, glove over the wall, brings it back in, and protects this tie game.
Hit .269, 32 homers, 97 RBIs last year. St. Louis Cardinals. Native from Puerto Rico. 1-2, runners off first and second base. He's got that one, and it's a base hit down the line over Canizares' head. Pagan will make the turn. He'll score. Gomez will get it in. Double RBI. Puerto Rico leads it 1-0.
Well, much like it happened with the Dominican yesterday, Puerto Rico feels a heavy load off their shoulders, scoring early and capitalizing on a mistake by the pitcher. A couple of them, by the way. And a good read at second base by Pagan, freezing on that line drive, making sure that ball is not caught by Canizares at first base.
Because there's not a better way to judge and evaluate than at this stage.
That's a fair ball down the line by Beltran. He's on his way to second base. Gonzalez over to get it, and it'll be a double. First hit of the ball game, Beltran. Take your chances, and in a tight game, you don't want those outs on the base paths. 1-2 delivery. That's going to be a base hit. Rios watching will stop as Gonzalez will get it in a hurry. 2-on, nobody out. Beltran 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Plus, the other thing, Matt, is you took him out of the windup, put him in the stretch, and he struggled out of the stretch a little bit. Now he's back in the windup again, get himself a little bit of a groove. Guess not with Mr. Beltran.
Well, how big's a double play now? This is a 2-0 game without the double play. Instead, Beltran's double comes with the bases empty.
And watch for this ball again. It's going to be a ball that he leaves out over the plate. Beltran with a nice piece of hitting. Just nice and slow, stays through the ball. He's got such a pretty swing. We're looking at one of the all-time. The numbers he's put up, I think it is incredible when you start looking at Beltran's career.
Continues on. 3-0. He took it, and an RBI on a bases loaded walk. And Puerto Rico's got a 2-0 lead. Fuentes, who picked up a single, will score from third base.
Oh, when they're going to first. Yep. Find out.
That ball's in the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Beltran's going to pick up an RBI as they'll get on the board. So the single.
Hey, Carlos Beltran 2 feet off of that. He's been around the game plenty to understand what momentum is all about in this latter part of the game.
And he worked it perfectly with a shift on against him.
Look at Correa. It's like game 7 for him. Yep.
Big shift put on against him. In the air, center field, falls in for a base hit. Verdugo up with a runner coming to the plate. Here's the long throw all the way through. Didn't hit the cutoff man. Nobody at first base, so they can't trap him there, and everybody's safe. Beltran picks up the base hit, and an RBI as Angel Pagan will score. Correa goes over to third. First base wasn't covered.
But many, many years put behind that.
Pitch on the way, yikes, right through the box and a base hit. Down went Sanchez on his back on that shot up the middle. Beltran, who had a base hit his last time up's got another one down to second base.
In the grassy area beyond the stands in right field.
The shift was on, and that's going to be an infield hit. Cruz was the only one left on that side. Beltran able to beat that out. He's got a 3-for-4 ball game as he gets his third single of the night. He's really trying to finesse this, and that's not working. Beltran flied out his first time up, goes down to third. That's going to be a base hit. Rolls into foul territory all the way into the corner. Second and going to get it. Correa's got speed. He's coming. Correa will come home. Cutoff man hit. Here's the throw, not in time. A double and an RBI. Beltran gets his fourth run batted in and gives Puerto Rico a 4-3 lead.
That is as professional as they come when it comes down to a switch hitter who has provided throughout his career just solid offensive performances from both sides of the plate. Carlos Beltran likes the pull side more from his right side, and he's done here a couple of times. One got full when he popped up, but not this time. He was able to extend and know exactly what the little cut fastball is doing out of the hand of Lugo. And got some great extension, and once again, leadoff one. Puerto Rico's on the board.
And Beltran with a broken bat base hit into right field. Beltran had a great run through Mexico. 6 for 13 in the tournament, make it 4 straight knocks. Boy, the approach has been the same for all of them, John. You were on it, back up the middle, and Puerto Rico having some real early success tonight.
It's an easier approach to go up the middle. He stays back, doesn't try to pull. If he tries to pull that ball, maybe it's a ground ball that could turn 2.
It's already been a 20-pitch inning from Rick Vandenherk. Both of the hits have come with 2 strikes. There's a 3-1 and a base hit for the veteran DH. Stoichbergen's got to go through 3 big-time bats to keep this game tied. Into shallow right. Valentin got a very late break, and that drops in. Valentin was really deep in right and did not get a terrific read, and the go-ahead runs aboard.
It's another one of those, a changeup that had funny spin off the bat. Watch the reaction to this off the bat. A lot of spin, and it kind of floated, and it was going away from scope right there. And as you said, they had to respect the power, and Valentin was playing too deep.